Unlike you, I have no desire to establish a connection. Wake up your companion. It's time to go. Oh, and everything I just told you, best keep it a secret from her. Just follow me. Merciless. Merciless.
Yeah, I would rather run.
Wait, this is near the chasm, right?
Yes. If we enter from here, we'll be able to reach that place from your dream. You have some experience with abyssal domains by now, but still, this is someone else's territory.
Don't worry, Paimon's an expert at... Oh, but, that means...
All right. Extinguished!
No! I forgot. Once in a timeline, you will die.
What?
What? What? Yeah. What? What? Did she say? What? What? Oh, heck no.
Annihilate. Mine to wield.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't ask for that. Now you fly.
Another star goes out.
Behind you. Come on, you got this.
Water jet! Paradigm shift. Hey, what are you two doing here? Dusty. An abandoned house. Let's press on.
Okay, you know. Get out.
Oh, looks like this is a dead end. Did we make it to him? Ugh, this fog is making it impossible to see anything.
This should be the place where you were attacked, Traveler. The missing part of your soul should be... Our opponent must have covered his tracks just...
Hold on, look, the spikes.
Stay calm. Let's hold back a little. Give our enemy some wiggle room so we can see what we're dealing with. If you're... Our enemy took... Merciless. From the start, the attacks have been focused on me. Trying to break through my defenses? I see. There. I got it back.
Traveler! Skirk! What happened? It looked like Skirk just got...
In the Guili Plains, you asked me why this enemy chose you as his target. Now, the answer is clear. It's not just the fact that your strength is impressive. It's also because of your ability to, as you put it, purify abyssal power. Whatever that actually means. The fact is, that ability allowed him to do something that should have been completely impossible. Namely, break through my defenses and steal my power. No, he couldn't have known I'd come to his domain. He only stole your... Call it fake. In any case, it works to our advantage. Once I realized what he was using that power for, I'll cope. Well, done gorging? Good. Time to answer some questions. How did you get the power of the all-devouring narwhal?
The all-devouring... Oh, of course! Paimon knew that spike thing looked familiar. It looks just like that narwhal's horn!
I highly doubt you acquired that power through your own strength. Tell me I'm wrong. You're desperate enough to scour the land for god remains and whatever vested... Which leaves one possibility. You know my master, the Foul, Sertologi...
The Foul? Who dares call him Foul?
What's wrong? Bit off more power than you can chew? You're struggling to hold a basic conversation.
Just a little longer. I'm still...
Look, it's back!
Those obsessed with power will let it Devour them before abandoning their pursuit. Keep calm and use reason to decide the best course of action. Wise decision. Final victory doesn't always come after a single battle. You've got your soul fragment back, so we both got what we came for. Let the enemy draw breath while he can. It won't be for long. Get us out of here, Traveler. You'll need to lead the way this time.
Are you? No.
Skirk, is your shoulder gonna be okay?
The wound is minor. It'll heal in no time. You should focus on getting out of here alive instead.
Uh-oh! Falling spikes! Run! Watch out! Looks like this place is about to collapse! So, this guy's power has something to do with the all-devouring narwhal. Did you know that all along, Skirk?
I had my suspicions. That's why I decided to investigate in the first place. But suspicion...
Phew. Oh, I should be safe here.
I no longer sense his presence. Can't have followed us out of that abyssal domain. Weaklings like him will find that my power is not so easily controlled. He won't be leaving that place until he's... You seem surprised. I suppose that's fair. You've seen but a fraction of what that whale is capable of. It's called the all-devouring narwhal for a reason. Devouring is what it does best. It can extract power from anything, dead or alive, as long as it manages to make physical contact.
Yeah.
Your dragon friend wrecked a different story when it happened, but I hadn't counted on there being anyone left on this planet capable of wielding its power. Exactly. It told me everything I needed to know. Hence why I said we both... And I believe that brings our...
No way! We can't leave now. Something was stolen from you because of us. We have to help you get it back.
This isn't my first taste of failure or losing power. When you fall, you get back up again and become stronger. That...
But what if that monster finds you before you're all better? Plus, how are you gonna get home? It's not like you can just go swoosh and open a door to the abyss again. Not without your full strength. So, sticking with us for the time being doesn't sound so bad, does it?
Fair enough. Then take this.
What is it?
A bag of Mora. Nothing in this world is free. I know that much. I'll leave the planning to you.
A bag
We should
of
take Skirk
more.
somewhere she can rest. But where? Paimon gets the feeling Skirk wouldn't like being around a lot of people. Oh wait! Baishu said we could rest in the back room of the pharmacy, didn't he? Let's head there!
It's the fact that they say boo boo pharmacy. It's like they have a boo boo. A boo. My boo boo alley. Oh, I know why. Now I get it. Why people have to name themselves boo boo pharmacy. Basically.
Does she have a job or something? Wait, no. After what we saw at Wamin Restaurant, that seems impossible. Can you imagine? It would go something like, I'll be collecting my paycheck now, boss. Oh, sure thing. Wait, who are you? Have we met? Huh. Can't hold a job if you make everyone forget about you. So, what did you do to get all this Mora?
Ugh. Claimed some buried treasure, took care of a few monsters that were causing trouble. Nothing untoward. It's safe to use.
Ah! You heard all that?
A sonorous voice like...
Then, did you by chance...
You mean when you called me Frosty the Lavender Melon?
No. Sorry. Paimon totally misspoke just now. She didn't say that at all. It was, a Paimon lookalike. Yeah, she's a piece of work that way. Always impersonating Paimon and... Okay, fine.
Ugh. I noticed there was only one bed. Go ahead and get some rest.
Wait, what about you?
I don't get tired, and I don't need rest. I'm going to practice my sword work. That should help me regain some strength.
But your shoulder... Hey, don't just leave. Whatever. Let her tire herself out. She'll come back and... Let's get some sleep, Traveler. That comfy bed is calling.
Quiet.
Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many bodies were left to rot on the scorched earth? Yet you alone live on.
Keep your gaze fixed on your run, Skirk.
Getting an early night's sleep is the best. Wait, Skirk? Have you been sitting out here the whole night? The bed's all yours if you want it.
About 60%. Maybe 70.
Whoa! Paimon thought it would take at least a couple of days. That was fast.
No, not fast enough. That's 20% less than last time. Same... No. I think the problem's with me. I need to meditate for the next 2 days. Deep introspection should help me find the issue.
Ooh.
Thanks. See you in...
What's wrong with this girl? And look at my videos. They're
Skirk is still meditating, huh? It's been 2 days already. Shouldn't she be awake by now? Paimon can't think of anything we can do to help. Be right back.
I cannot see, and it's white, and it's burning my eyes.
This is Skirk's inner world. Think of it as the threshold between This isn't your first time here, but what you remember is probably a space covered in darkness. Actually, I only managed to break free and bring you here because the injury weakened her power. I guess that's why I can speak again, too. Call it fate, if you want. I think that's the word they use in this world for lucky coincidences like this, right? Now, before I take you to her, I gotta ask. You're the first outside visitor to ever come here, so what's your impression of this place? Oh, you noticed. This river represents Skirk's strength. Strength accumulates over time. It is the summation of a person's lived experience. So this river is where all the fragments of Skirk's life should converge into a single stream of memories and emotions, flowing forward. But as you can see, this river has been severed numerous times. It's because Skirk doesn't like who she was in the past, and all she sees reflected in the river is a disgraceful shadow of who she was.
You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that...
This isn't my first taste of failure or losing power.
The answer to one mystery invites another question, I see. Let's follow the river upstream. There among the cliffs, among the memories etched into her heart, lies the... I've always thought that, even when falling leaves don't come from the same tree, they can still form bonds of kinship when they meet. Like meteors, you both made a journey through the stars. Both travelers who have landed on a planet that is not your home. Yet, when she first noticed... Seems like you've answered your own question. Skirk sees herself as a trespasser in this world. Let's keep...
What it takes to wield immense power. No one can become...
You wish me to travel the world beyond on my own, Master?
Indeed. We will still have contact through the Abyss. But know this. One day, I will take the life you worked so hard to rebuild and reduce it to ashes. Just like the fire that haunts your mind.
Why do you do that?
I have told you before. Fear is the catalyst for human evolution. You have tasted loss. You have known fear so deep it can be felt in the bones. But as living beings, yet now...
That is what Skirk's master, the foul, Surtology, looked like at one point in time. Of course, as a higher being, physical form is a triviality to him. He could appear as a beast, a human, or even a monster that defies description. The form you see him in here, clad in abyssal armor, is the one he usually wears when traveling through the stars.
certain reasons. I need to bridge the power gap between me and my mat. To do that,
I'll let you in on a little secret. The real Certology is terrifying. The scope of his power is impossible to understand until you experience it firsthand. It is absolute. The power to crush all things. Shall we keep going? Let's see. We're about halfway there. Quite a ways already. This is Skirk, when she first began training under Certology.
I have set your broken wrist. Tomorrow, you're to train twice as hard. No tears this time. Good.
can I ask a question, Master? I keep thinking, maybe it would be better if I had died. I wouldn't be haunted by...
I saved you because I have a plan for you. It has been too long since I fought a battle that demanded my full strength, and I hunger for it. So, I will teach you everything I know. Train you by whatever means necessary.
But...
What you want matters little. Among the boundless sea of stars, the cries of the weak are but faint murmurs that disappear into...
Yes, Master.
From that day forward, all she knew was grueling training, emptiness, and fatigue. After some time, it was not that human emotion disappeared from her heart, but that reason came to dictate all she was allowed to feel. We're nearly there. I almost don't want to reach the end. Well, shall we? This is the final stretch. Skirk's happiest memories. What a simple and carefree time it was. Wisps of clouds dotted the sky. The sun bathed everything in golden light. And when song filled the air, not even the shyest of flowers could resist swaying along. This is Skirk's homeland. She was so curious about everything as a child. Always skipping school to go exploring instead. There was so much to... It was a spaceship. When it arrived, no one had any idea. Skirk had skipped school that day, like so many times before, so she was not caught in the immediate wave of destruction. But when she came home that day, fire and ruin awaited her. Countless people cried out to her for help. People she knew and loved. Friends and relatives. The little girl who lived next door. The shop owner, the bad leg. The bad-tempered teacher she had made fun of just that morning. Their lives were discarded like worthless trash. The fire consumed one life after another. If Certology hadn't been there in that moment, the fire would have claimed her life. Because she and her people were seen as a threat. As the initial merchant ship explored the planet, they discovered that it hadn't always had the condition to support life. Yet there was evidence of human activity, even during the further research revealed that, over time, for that reason, the senseless. If those with power get to decide, no one wants to relive their most painful moments. Well, that brings us to the end of the story. This is as far. Skirka's waiting over there. Let's go to her.
So all this, just so you could bring him here.
I have things to say to you. Well, to me. I want someone to witness our reconciliation. Her suppressed emotional self. The version of herself she keeps locked in the recesses of her mind, stifled by reason. All those rejected impulses, those discarded aspects of your past selves, they are a part of me now. I am who you used to be.
You're wrong. I've faced you all along. And that's exactly why I keep you locked here. Your existence makes me weak. Don't forget, it was a penchant for goodness over reason that...
Even so, learning from the mistakes of the past doesn't have to mean erasing everything. Strip yourself of your so-called...
The difference is that I'm doing what is right, what is necessary. I allow you to exist, but with limited freedom. That is the greatest kindness I can offer. I have shouldered everything you couldn't carry. I rose above the numbness and emptiness, and it was cold, unfeeling reason that brought me this far. It made me who I am. It made me strong.
That is the problem. I want to shoulder those things on the grand scale of the entire universe. Maybe our feelings are vanishingly small. Think back to those nights of gazing at the stars. Those afternoons of exploring the unknown. Think back and let them grant you peace. A brief respite from the pressure you put on yourself.
That isn't what we need.
Exactly what we need. Aren't you curious about why recovering your strength has taken longer than normal this time?
Finally, you get to the important part. That is the only answer I came here to find.
Then look around. Look at your inner world. You cast aside your dreams and curiosity. And in doing so, you lost your original motivation. You severed all connection to who you used to be. So you can no longer draw strength from your past. Now, the only things driving you forward are fear and survivor's guilt. But these cannot take you far enough. And so, this river, the source of your strength.
And you think that means I should seek help from a weak little thing like you?
Thank you for saying that. I knew bringing you... To be honest, I'm not here to argue with you. This isn't about who's right or wrong. And in fact, what is right at one point in time isn't always right forever. I know you will never forget that fire. I know the fact that you were the sole survivor fills you with guilt. And I know that among the voices that haunt you, mine is there too. Because deep down, you know that you didn't turn out to be the person you wanted to be. All those unfulfilled hopes are like knives to the heart. And I don't want you to hurt anymore. So even if you can't accept me, I hope, at least, that you can let go.